GoToWhitney.com.
This event, it's a first ever event like this, we believe. We're looking forward to everybody coming out. It's a great event. The money we're going to raise for this is going to go to a lot of different charities. But you know what? It's just a great day. July 16th, nice warm July day in Philadelphia. Probably going to be really humid. Let's have a great time. Let's have a great party here at the Wells Fargo Center. We've got a lot of bikers, a lot of runners that are going to be enthusiastic about this, and we look forward to have everybody here.
Morning, everybody, and welcome. It's a beautiful day. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today. We're thrilled that you could join us, and even more thrilled that we got such nice weather today. This is awesome. You can tell how enthusiastic our Flyers staff is. They're all here today, and we didn't even have to offer free lunch. So this is a big day, and we've got a big announcement coming. Before we start, I'd like to welcome a few partners who are with us this morning. We have folks from the City of Philadelphia here today, as well as the Navy Yard, the Bicycle Coalition of Philadelphia, Visit Philadelphia, and the Philadelphia Convention and Visitors Bureau. We are thrilled that these partners could be with us today to kick off this event. The Flyers have a long-standing and proud tradition of giving back to the community. Without a doubt, we have the best fans in hockey here in Philadelphia, and we feel honored and privileged to embrace the city of Philadelphia every day. We're proud today to announce a new summertime event that will help us further showcase our great city while also raising money for worthy nonprofit organizations throughout the region. On Sunday, July 16th, this summer, we will host the Flyers Charity Classic, a citywide run, walk, and ride event. The event jointly benefits Flyers charities and the Flyers Alumni Association. Here to provide more details about the event is Linda Manti, Vice President of Flyers Charities. Linda.
Thanks, Paul. For 40 years, Flyers Charities has raised more than $27 million to support a multitude of worthwhile causes throughout our region. These include the Center for Autism, the Liberty USO, Mission Kids, PAWS, the Ronald McDonald House, Simon's Fund, and many more. For the past 5 years, Flyers Charities has hosted an extremely successful 5K run. This new Flyers Charities Classic is an enhancement and expansion of that event. It's now changed to the summer, and it's adding a cycling component. The event is geared towards families and allows fans of all ages the opportunity to walk, run, or ride down Broad Street in a variety of ways. Participants will have 4 options for the day: a 5K walk or run, a 10-mile family bike ride, or a 50 or 100-kilometer bike ride. The day will also include a family-friendly fan fest at the Wells Fargo complex with games, food, and a lot more fun things to do. I would like to stress that this day is not just for Flyers fans. It's for anyone who loves to be active and wants to enjoy the sights of Philadelphia during the summer. As Paul mentioned, the Flyers Charity Classic jointly benefits Flyers Charities and the Flyers Alumni Association. We have been working closely with the City of Philadelphia Parks and Recreation and Managing Director's Office to put together an event of this scale. With a widespread race course across the city and suburbs, to our knowledge, no event has been done like this before, and we are excited to bring this new one to the table this summer. With that, I would like to introduce my colleague, our Flyers Director of Community Development and President of the Flyers Alumni Association, Brad Marsh, who will go through the course in more detail.
Thank you very much, Linda. As Paul said, it truly is a great day, great weather, and even better announcement. Linda, thank you very much. I'm pleased to be here representing my fellow alumni. As players and now as Flyer alumni, we're always very aware of the great work that the Flyers Charities does and how important it is to the community. And we are very excited to be teaming up with them for this event. The Flyers Alumni Association was founded in 1980. Whoa. It's a good catch, wasn't it?
Still got the good hands.
Yeah, good hands. Good thing I caught them all the pages in order. But anyhow, the Flyers Alumni Association was founded in 1984 as a nonprofit whose mission was simply to give back to the community of the Philadelphia area. Since our inception, our association has raised more than $10 million for those organizations in this area. As Linda mentioned, there are 4 options for participants to register for. Each of them is very unique, and each of them showcase the city of Philadelphia and its surrounding areas. The first being the 5K Run Walk. This year, the runners will leave the Wells Fargo Center, head out there, down there, and through the Navy Yard. The Navy Yard is very, very beautiful, and if I was a runner, I would be looking forward to running through the streets of the Navy Yard. It's very scenic. As they go through the Navy Yard, they'll pass the ships, etc., and then they'll head back to the Wells Fargo Center. As an avid cyclist, I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am to be announcing this part of the Flyers Charity Classic. We have 3 routes for the riders to choose from. The first one, the 10-mile family fun ride, and we're looking for individuals, moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, aunts and uncles, your neighbor, your backdoor neighbor, whomever. This is going to be such a great family fun ride down Broad Street. We're really looking forward to it. The riders will leave the Wells Fargo Center. They'll head up Broad Street, around City Hall, down the Benjamin Franklin Parkway, passing in front of the Art Museum. The route then heads down the beautiful Schuylkill River Trail until South Street, eventually returning to Broad Street and back to the Wells Fargo Center. For those individuals who are looking for a little bit more of a challenge, we have the 50 and the 100-kilometer bike ride. Riders will follow the same initial route as the 10-mile bike ride, up Broad, around City Hall, down to the Art Museum. Riders will then head out Martin Luther King Drive, into Fairmont Park, passing the Mann Music Center and Please Touch Museum, through Ballykinwood and into Gladwin. At this point, the 50-kilometer bike riders will turn around and head back to the Wells Fargo Center, crossing over the Schuylkill River, through Main Street, Manayunk, but you're not going up the hill, so don't worry about that. Crossing the river again and returning via Martin Luther King Drive, the Schuylkill River Trail, South Street, and finally Broad Street. The 100-kilometer riders will continue going through Narberth, Ardmore, past Haverford College, out into Newtown Square, finally hitting Malvern to loop around and head back through Paoli, Wayne, passing Villanova, eventually crossing the Schuylkill River to take the same way back as the 50-kilometer riders. In order to introduce a cycling component of this nature, we have partnered with G4 Productions, who specializes in large-scale sporting events of this kind. With G4 support, we are confident that we can provide participants with a top-notch recreational experience. And to make this event even more special than it already is, there will be Flyers alumni from each decade participating in each of the 4 events. The participating alumni will be announced in the weeks leading up to the event, but I can say that Bob Clark and Joe Watson will be participating in the walk, and Paul Holmgren and I will be doing the 100-kilometer bike ride. Ooh, I heard a couple people shocked. Yeah. As Paul and Linda have both said, we truly look at this day as a Philadelphia event, and we're thrilled to have the support of the city for this new initiative. I'd like to introduce to you, to say a few words, Philadelphia City Representative Sheila Hess.
Thanks so much, Brad. Hi, everybody. How you doing? What an amazing day this is today. I am so honored to be here with you today to bring you the warmest greetings and the highest regards, and actually congratulations on behalf of Mayor Jim Kenney, who, as we all know, is the biggest Flyers fan, as we really come together to announce the creation of a wonderful new sports event and competition on the city calendar of annual special events, the inaugural Flyers Charity Classic in Philadelphia on Sunday, July 16th. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone, all of you who have worked so hard to truly make this an exciting new event. And we love new, innovative ideas here in the city of Philadelphia. And that includes you. Thank you so much, Paul Holmgren, and the entire Philadelphia Flyers team and staff. Linda Manti for the Philadelphia Flyers Charities, and of course Brad Marsh for the Philadelphia Flyers Alumni Association for having this vision and its members. So being a girl growing up in South Philly, right, and now married and living literally right down the street from the Wells Fargo Center. In fact, growing up anywhere in Philly, we all know how much the Philadelphia Flyers mean to the city's reputation as one of the greatest sports cities in the country. There's no denying that. Philadelphia sports fans are some of the most passionate and loyal in the nation, and they ask a lot of their teams. So they have to know that their teams are given their all on either the court, the field, and of course the ice, and in the community. So that's just what the championship Flyers gave to Philly: their heart, their soul, their performance, and their give back. So, as we all know, and I can't not acknowledge, part of the 1967 National Hockey League expansion, the Flyers were the very first expansion team after the original 6 leagues era to win the Stanley Cup in both 1974 and then again in 1975. So they turned us into such proud ice hockey fans, and you can see those fans in new generations of fans today. And that's what's really exciting. You ride on the Broad Street subway, you walk into the Wells Fargo Center, you see everyone wearing their orange and black Flyers wing. I'm wearing my orange and black Philly pin today, my PHL. For the past 50 years, the Philadelphia Flyers have been part of how the world sees Philadelphia. We are determined, we are courageous, of course tough, but yet passionate and skilled on the ice and compassionate in the contributing back to the community. And that's what today's announcement is all about. So the Flyers Charity was established to make that outreach and contribution an integral part of what the Flyers presence is in Philadelphia. The work of the Flyers Charities has given a life-changing support to hundreds of nonprofits that Linda had mentioned, and really is making a true difference and a great impact in the communities and in the lives of these individuals that are receiving the support. The partnership between the Flyers Charities and the Flyers Alumni Association, and we know as the city working together with G4 Productions what great work that they can produce, and of course working with my colleagues in the Managing Director's Office in Philadelphia Parks and Rec, and we can't forget our Philly's finest, the Philadelphia Police Department as well, who's going to create a powerful team that now gives Philadelphia fans the 5K walk. I was looking at all of these great posters and looking at the maps here that we've enjoyed for 5 years, plus the brand new 10-mile family bike ride that you heard all about, and the 50K bike ride and 100K bike ride. And remember, if you don't have a bike, you can still join in, because we always have our Indigo bikes, right? You could join and ride with that. So, wow, it's just really fun. And guess what? It's also healthy, too. And so Paul's going to be telling you more about how you can register to take part in these events in just a moment. But I want everyone invited to volunteer and cheer on the Phillies best as they participate and watch the runners, the walkers, the bikers along South Broad Street, beginning and ending right here at the Wells Fargo Center finish lines. So on Sunday, July 16th, the city of Philadelphia will have just finished the celebration of the 25th anniversary edition of Wow Wow Welcome America, saluting the July 4th holiday as only Philly can. Then we will have the first annual Flyers Charity Classic, that Sunday, July 16th, to ensure that our July is absolutely epic, so no vacations in July, that this summer is one to remember. So on behalf of the entire city of Philadelphia, and of course Mayor Jim Kenney, we applaud you, the Philadelphia Flyers, for giving Philadelphia such an exciting and innovative event, and of course, more reasons to love, if that is possible, the Philadelphia Flyers all year round and not just during hockey season. So thank you so much, and we will see you back here in 88 days and 19 hours and 46 minutes. We'll see you back here. Thank you so much, and thank you, Philadelphia Flyers.
Well, thank you, Sheila. How enthusiastic was that? That was great. Sheila brought up Mayor Kenny, and I'd really like to thank him. Obviously, you can't put an event like this together without really good support from the city of Philadelphia, and who better to go to than the mayor? And as Sheila mentioned, he's a big Flyers fan, and we appreciate that. So thank you, Mayor Kenny, for all your support and all you do for our great city. We're thrilled again that you could all be here today and to have the support of the city. July 16th is going to be a great, great day. If you'd like to register or would like to learn more information about the Flyers Charity Classic, you can visit philadelphiaflyers.com/charity classic for all details we went through today. With that, we're going to officially kick off registration and cut this ribbon right behind me. So we're going to move the podium here. So I'd like everybody to come up as close as we can. Let's get this event kicked off. Again, thank you for being here today. We're going to have a great event. We look forward to everybody taking part. Let's make this the biggest, best first event ever. We can carry on and do it many, many years to come. Thanks again. Thank you.